Hello everyone, Flick here and welcome to a playthrough of Scenario 1A from the Resident Evil 2 board game. This is going to be a solo playthrough in a campaign format. So going through the scenario in the rulebook, which is 1A, and then you go to the actual scenario rulebook, which takes you through levels based around the original release of Resident Evil 2, not the most recent remake. And this is set up as the tutorial one. It doesn't have all the mechanics, it introduces them as time goes on. We've been playing this digitally over on my gaming channel, played it cooperatively with a couple of friends. We got the rules right by like the fourth scenario, but the benefit of playing it digitally first means that we're going to be doing things hopefully right here. And although it's a solo playthrough, I'm going to have two active characters. This is the best setup I could get for it, subject to change because some of the maps you play on are much larger than this, but the gist here is that Ada and Leon, Ada is here, Leon is up there, the non-red miniatures. They are trying to get to the RPD police station, and there's zombies in the way. Usually you wouldn't have that many zombies on the map to start with. You usually go into an unexplored room and then you roll this biohazard dice, which is just, the biohazard symbol is the one. You just roll this and that decides what enemies are there. There's also a tension deck which can sometimes spawn enemies. Every time a character finishes a turn, you draw a tension card, and most of them say do nothing. Some of them are bad and make enemies spawn, or you have to do skill checks or take damage, that kind of stuff. Other than that, we're not going to need these red dice until we get better weapons later on. Most of the rolls you're going to see here are blue dice to decide whether or not you hit an enemy, decide whether or not an enemy hits you, decide whether or not you evade. And I think that about covers just the basics of getting started. There'll be occasional cuts to avoid overheating equipment and such. As you can see, there is, well, hopefully you can see, no you can't because of the 3D doors, I guess that's kind of a problem. There is some, well, there's a sparkly B item there. That is a shotgun, and that's what we want to try and get because that comes with us in campaign mode. Then there's white markers, which are just like basic items like green herbs, handgun bullets. There's another one all the way up there. Might stop, like I thought the 3D doors would look fun, but it kind of blocks the view a little bit, and this is as high as the tripod can go. We'll see, we'll see. So, does that cover everything? Enemies, or sorry, characters have 5 HP, go to 0, and if you don't have a first aid spray to heal, they're dead. The only enemy we're going to meet in this one, you do this, get it? It's just basic zombies, threat level 1, movement 1, 1 HP. Their basic attack, they have to be on the same square as you, it does 1 damage if it succeeds. Suicide lunge, you don't need to worry about that, that's its special attack. I don't think they can do their special attacks in this first scenario. They can only do it via a tension card draw, and I'm pretty sure the card isn't in there. So we'll only be seeing zombies. Eventually there'll be zombie dogs, lickers, and other nastier stuff, mid-bosses and big bosses. So, I think the best thing to do is just to get on with it. This is a trial run. If you want to see more solo playthrough of this, the actual physical version, please do let me know. Show your support in the comments. Let me know that this is worth the time. And in the new year it will start up proper and we'll go through it. So I think the best way to get started is just to play a couple of rounds and let everything kind of settle in. Enemies don't get a turn, they get reactions to turns, and then out of turn reactions as well to things like failing to be hit. So a character can do 4 things. They can move, they can shoot, they can use an item like reload or heal, they can open or close a door, they can search for an item if they're on the tile with an item, and they can do some objective related stuff later on. So Ada's going to go first. She and Leon both have a pistol, a knife, and a first aid spray to start with. That's just how most of the basic campaigns start. If they rush, they can just go straight to the RPD and we're done. But Leon wants the shotgun that's hidden in this square room back here, guarded by 2 zombies. So now Ada's going to go, and she's going to go 1, 2, 3, and there is a zombie behind that door that you'll have to take my word for. She could shoot it. Usually if it's a single zombie, it's better to just go around it, but it is guarding an item that she can search for there. So she's going to shoot her pistol at it as her final action for the turn. With the pistol, you can choose to expend 1 bullet to roll 1 blue dice. You can choose to use 2 for 2 blue dice, or you can rapid fire and use up 3 bullets. Basically you're looking for, if you get a single hit, you can shove the zombie and it counts as a success. If you get that as the basic pistol, the double bullet shot, that's not the word, bullet shot, it does 1 damage, zombies have 1 health, they would die. They also have these nice little dials to keep track of the ammo. You don't need to worry about that, I'll keep track of the ammo, but she has obviously now used 3 bullets, because she's going to shoot the zombie. Going to roll here, and she has shoved it 3 times. She didn't kill it, but she'll shove it against the wall, and then that's her turn. So the zombie will react because it's the only one in her tile, and a tile is basically like each segment that's made up the map. If doors are open though, enemies in connected rooms also react. So that zombie is just going to wander towards Ada. He's behind that door there, and that's her turn. That's a basic turn for Ada. Come over here, because Leon's going to activate, and he's not going to bother expending ammunition against a single zombie because there's no items in that corridor. So he's just going to try and sneak by. This often doesn't bode well. He's going to go 1, he's going to go 2, and he's now on the same square as the zombie, but he just wants to run. So, both Ada and Leon, their evade is 2 blue dice. There's 3 tiers of evade. That is the basic evade. Single enemy, that's good enough. That is the medium evade, that's usually needed for large enemies like lickers or certain mid-bosses. And then you've got the full evade, and that's needed for the big bads, or if you're on a tile with like 3 or 4 zombies. So, we're looking for at least 1 small curve, and he got the medium one. So that means he succeeded, so he can go unhindered for 2 more actions. So he's going to go 3, he's going to go 4. That's his turn. Oh, totally forgot the tension deck for Ada's turn. Sorry, been forgetting mechanics already. Ada drew an all clear, that means nothing happened. Leon's now ended his turn. That zombie, as a car alarm goes off outside, perfect, is going to move 1 towards him to give chase. And he's going to pull a tension card, and his tension card is also all clear. Now eventually there is a lose condition where if the tension deck runs out, game over. But for the first 2 scenarios, 2 or 3, no, first 2, if the tension deck runs out, you just reshuffle it and start over. Eventually you have to use ink ribbons. So I think I'll do a break here until that car alarm stops, and then we'll be back with Ada's other turn. So as we begin Ada's next activation, I forgot to mention that all the characters in the game, because there's Claire, there's Kendo, you'll see them in the digital version if you go and watch that, which I'll try and remember to link. Leon's special skill is that he can use an item, such as a healing item or ammo, while there's an enemy on the same tile as him without having to do an evade roll first, because normally you have to evade to successfully use an item. Ada has 2. She has one called Intrigue that lets her ignore the result of a bad tension card once per scenario, not per turn. And then she does have one called Reckless, where she can basically take a double turn, or if you had more than 2 people playing or 1 person playing, she can take an out of sequence turn as well, but then she has to skip a turn. So it's essentially like do 2 in a row but then miss 1, which sometimes might be beneficial. So anyway, she's going to expend 3 more bullets to try and kill this zombie because she wants to kill it. So she's using 3 more bullets, and she has shoved it back twice. Now because that's a success, the zombie doesn't react. Yet. But she's already down to 9 bullets remaining on the old counter here. And she has 3 actions left. Do we go too deep on trying to kill this zombie? Just to show it can be done? Each die, I believe, has a 50%... No, not a 50%, it's lower than that. I think there's only 1 double on it. So it's 1 and 6 on each dice. She's going to fire 3 more. She's going to do it. And she once again only shoved. So she has, what, 6 left in 2 actions. I'm thinking. I'm going to do it again because there could be handgun bullets under that zombie. As long as she succeeds. Okay, well there you go. That's a failure because she didn't even get a shove. So the zombie reacts to that and walks forward 1 more time. She's going to expend her last 3 bullets to try and kill this thing, to prove that it is actually possible. She finally did it. She actually did 2 damage there. That zombie is dead. I believe that was her last action as well, so that's her turn gone. She could technically take another turn now. She's not gonna though, because there's no danger. She drew a tension card. All clear. Now Leon, he is going to open this door for 1, walk in for 2, close it for 3, so now that zombie will not follow, although sometimes you can draw tension cards that make them follow. And 4, he'll just move diagonally. He can move diagonally as long as there's not like a red line showing that there's meant to be a wall. And that's it. That's his turn. He draws a tension card. It's another all clear. There is bad stuff in here, but not as much as later on. For Ada's turn, 1, 2, 3, and she's going to search the item as I move all the tiles. For 4, that's the one thing about not playing it digitally. You can't just lock all the tiles in place to make sure that doesn't happen. Got to be more careful. So she has searched the A deck, which means this has been like shuffled beforehand. So she has procured herself handgun bullets, which she's going to use on their next turn to get back 8 bullets. But they'll go in our inventory for now. And tension card, Undead Ambush. So what that would do is spawn 2 zombies on the nearest biohazard symbol. Ada is going to use her once per scenario ability to say, nah, we're just going to ignore that. It didn't happen, because they would have spawned on the nearest one, which is literally next to her and blocking her escape. So that would have been really nasty. That's the worst one in the tutorial scenario. Anyway, Leon's turn. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's on a tile with an A item, but he's ran out of actions this turn to actually search. And then tension card is all clear. So Ada just needs to move now. Both of them kind of need to be there for Leon getting the shotgun. So 1, open the door for 2, go through for 3, and there's a zombie right there. She could try and stab it. The knife is only a single blue die though. She's going to move there for 4, and that's going to end her turn. She'll tension card, and the zombie will react by walking 1 towards her. But because it's not on the same tile as her, it doesn't attack. She's going to try and dodge around it, and she's leaving that door open as well. So Leon's first action, he's going to pick up that item he's on. This item, it belongs to him now, so that's 1 action. And he has found a green herb. Now, and even in campaign mode, you're not supposed to take things like herbs and bullets. When we were playing the digital version, we decided to have a storage box. Some of the later scenarios are really difficult as well, and it kind of helps. But anyway, that was 1, 2, 3, and he's opening this door for 4. So now, because this corridor is linked, that zombie reacts at the end of his turn, walks forward 1, and he draws tension. And it's all clear. So for Ada's first action in this turn, I think she's going to try and shank that zombie, because it's going to lure it towards her square if she fails. If she succeeds, it's dead, and who cares? So, oh wait, first she should probably reload actually. Yeah, she's going to reload, so she's expending the handgun bullets. She goes up by 8, back to, that puts her at 11 bullets I believe. So that's 1 action, and then she's going to try and stab the zombie for her second action. Oh! It actually succeeded. She killed the zombie with the knife. Goodbye, Mr. Zombie. So that's 2 actions. 3, 4. She's on the other side of that door. She's got to go through this little passageway here to get to the courtyard for the RPD. Tension card. All clear. So now, also, just to be clear as well, the reason the zombie at Leon didn't react is because there's no throughput. If all these doors were open, if that door was open, that door was open, that door was open, and Ada ended her turn, the zombie would move closer towards... Well, actually, it might move closer towards Ada, but it would still get a reaction because all the corridors were linked. That's why it's important to close some doors. So, Leon is going to move through for 1. He's going to try and stab the zombie for 2. If Ada can do it, so can he. It rolled off screen, but it is not a success. So the zombie reacts to the failed attack and moves on to the same tile as him. So now he's going to try and run past it. He's going to evade for 2. He succeeds twice. That's the best one and the second best one. So then he can go 1, 2. End of turn, the zombie reacts and chases him. And the tension card is all clear. So, Ada, what are you going to do? Well, you have to open this door for 1. Go through for 2. You're going to close it for 3. I don't know why, I just feel like I need to. And then 4, it's going to put her right in front of this door. Right smack dab at the bottom of the screen there. And then tension, oh, echoes in the darkness. Let me see what this does. Place an echo in the darkness token occupied by the next character to activate. So echoes of darkness goes on the same tile as Leon. What does it do? If a character is on the same tile as this token at the beginning of their tension phase, they must draw 2 additional cards. Discard the token at the end of the next activation. So if Leon is in this L-shaped corridor, at the end of his next turn, he draws 2 tension cards rather than 1 and has to resolve them both. So if they were both very bad, that can kind of screw you a little bit. Especially because it's the character before you that actually did that thing to you. He could technically run back to the other room, but he wants that shotgun, that's the thing. He can take some hits. We can use 1 first aid spray and get 1 back for free. He's going to go 1, 2, open the door for 3. And the thing is, if he shoots 1 zombie, the others He could go through for 4 and then they try and bite him. Yeah, he's going to go through for 4. So he is on this tile with those 2 zombies. Echoes of Darkness does not proc because he's not on that tile anymore. The turn ends, he tensions, it's all clear. Those 2 zombies try and bite him. He needs the medium or better evade. He got the best evade, so he actually did avoid them. If they had succeeded in hitting him, they just do 1 damage, it doesn't add up. And he would get to shove 1 zombie away. As it stands, he's fine. Now the problem is, Ada's turn, if she opens that door, those zombies get to try and bite him again. So, 1 to open this door, for Ada down here. 2 to walk through. And then that zombie's kind of in your way, isn't it? 2 to walk through. She's going to expend 3 to shoot the zombie on her tile. She managed to shove it, so she pushed it there. How many actions does she have left? Opened, went through, shot. She has 1 left. She's going to shoot again. You also get full pistol ammo back between missions. For special weapons, once you start finding those, you only get 3 back to each of them. She killed it. 1 damage. That zombie is kaput. She knows how to land her shots. So that ends her turn. She tension cards. It's an all clear. And then it goes back to Leon, who is going to try and snatch and grab the shotgun. Smash and grab, that's what I was meaning. So first of all, he's going to try and move off the tile he's on. He failed. So he takes 1 damage from the zombie biting him. He's going to shove the zombie out the door. There. And then he's going to try and evade again. This time he doesn't need as good an evade. And he succeeded. If that had been his first roll, he would have been perfectly fine. So that's his second action, is to move diagonally. His third action is to search the B item. There is only 1 B item. It is a shotgun. And the shotgun comes with 5 bullets as standard. And there is a shotgun dial over here, if you excuse me a second. Shotgun ammo. So the shotgun comes with 6 bullets. It says 5, even though the dial goes to 6. That's very strange. So it's got 5 shells in it. Let's see. He's got 1 action left, right? He's going to shoot the zombie with the shotgun. So just to go over how a weapon card works. Tells you what range it has. Most of them are line of sight. Tells you what you roll if you want to damage. Shotgun rolls 2 blue. But unlike the pistols, a single bullet hole is enough to do 1 damage with the shotgun. And doubles still do 1 damage as well. So when you fight tougher enemies, it's possible for the shotgun to do more than 1 damage fairly consistently. So, he's using a shotgun shell. It's only 2 blue dice on the closest zombie. He got the double. That zombie is dead. These zombies react to the gunshot. Then his turn ends, and they react again. Tension card. All clear. So, we're nearing the end game here. Ada could technically go through, but then the zombie on his square would try and bite him. She's going to think he's okay. He's going to go, or she's going to go 1, 2, search for 3. The last item on the deck is another green herb. It's in her inventory. And then 4, she's going to plant herself in front of that door. And then tension card. I'm almost going to do this in just 1 load of a tension card. I'm pretty sure when we were playing this and not knowing what we were doing digitally, we like shuffled it twice. So Leon's turn. He's going to try and escape. He succeeds with the medium dodge. So he can go 1, 2. He could technically close the door for 3, but he's just going to run. 3, 4. The zombies lurch after him. Tension card. All clear. So I have to come around this side again. Ada's going to open this door for 1. Walk through for 2. And she's got pistol bullets to spare at this point now, right? She's got, what, 5 left? It's going to go down to 2. And shoot the zombie in there with her. She actually failed. So the zombie is now upon her. So she's going to fire her remaining 2 bullets. And she pushed it back twice. So 1, 2. I don't remember if she has any actions left, but she's just going to stand there. The zombie's going to lurch back forwards. And she'll tension card. It's worth pointing out, if you get through this tutorial scenario and you don't pick up a single item, there's actually a hidden mini-boss you can fight there. But we're not going to do that. So she is out of ammo. Did I tension card for her? I think I did, because I don't think there was only 1 left. So for Leon's turn, he's going to open this door for 1, go through for 2, 3, 4. That means the zombies are giving chase, and this one is on Ada. So that's the last tension card drawn. It's an all clear. So we'll just quickly shuffle these because we're nearing the end, and then we'll be back for Ada's, maybe her final turn actually. So for Ada to start her turn, she's going to try and evade the one zombie. She succeeds. That's the basic evade, that's all she needs. So she's going to go 1, 2, and she has made it into the RPD. Now because she's off the map, I don't know if the zombies would react, but it shouldn't matter because either way the zombie's going to walk through, be on the same tile as Leon. They're going to move, and she presumably doesn't tension either, but let's draw one anyway just in case, because again she's off the map now, she's succeeded. Leon's final turn, he is going to evade the zombie. He did not evade the zombie, in fact, so he has taken another bit of damage. He is down to caution. He shoves the zombie away, and then he goes 1, 2, 3, oh hello RPD. And that is it. That is the tutorial scenario complete. Getting to the police department. Very basic. It gets a lot more complicated once it introduces other game stuff. And I guess to keep things right, and we'll say for now that we won't rely on a storage box, we'll use those 2 green herbs. The one that Ada had, the one that Leon had, to get him back to full health. So also, other post-game stuff. Pistol ammo goes back to full, so 15 bullets each. 15... Did Leon even shoot his pistol there? And the shotgun you would have up to +3, but apparently it's capacity 5 even though the dial goes to 6. So it's back up to 5 bullets. Leon keeps the shotgun in campaign mode. In scenario mode you don't. You just give, you have the starting stuff, it tells you for each scenario. So as I said at the top of this, if you enjoyed this, please do show your support, and we will carry on doing them, more so in the new year, but maybe prior. Let me know about the doors as well. But keep in mind, might record one more just in advance, just in case. But I hope you enjoyed this look at playing through the Resident Evil 2 board game. It was fun, even solo. If you want to see the multiplayer version, go watch us play it digitally on my gaming channel. And we'll see you in the future. Thank you for watching. Ta-ta for now.